We've had a wild time getting up here, mate. Done it over a couple of days now. What do we do first, Paul?
Mate, it was a lot of fun actually, even though I was overheating a bit. We'll get into that, but we punched through to Rocky, a free overnight camp, and it was actually a nice place to stay.
It wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah.
Apart from a couple of crickets.
It's very, when you type in free camp,
Yep.
it's always going to be crowded.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but the people are friendly.
Yeah.
We cooked up a feed, we played some footy, we just relaxed for the night one.
The next day, we left there, had a little bit of drama in the morning.
Yes.
Lost my clutch, just coming out of Rocky, so thank you to Rain Tamer, always there for us. And I had to raid Paul's parts box because I didn't have any parts, but yeah.
You've done a Slave, I've done a Viscous.
Yep. They're old cars, you know, you can't expect them. It's not like buying it off the forecourt and expecting it to just work, you know, you've got to work these things.
If only we gave our own cars as much time as customers.
Mate, I know.
But anyway then.
On to Paul Bonello's, mate.
Paul Bonello's
at
Mackay.
Mackay. Yeah, that was real good fun. He had a monster of a fire going.
Yeah. And so we had a big cook up and took fishing, prep for the next day.
That's right. We went to, I can't remember the name of the river now, but Croc Infested Waters, that's all that I remembered.
We were warned as we were going in. We're looking for barra. Paul said himself the tide was wrong, but we were limited on time. We had a fish, and then we made our way here, mate.
To Glendon.
Glendon. This is step number one. That's the start of, this is where everybody is now. I'm going to read the itinerary this morning, have a look what we're doing, and really enjoy the day. See what's out there, raise some money.
Well, I better warm the engine up then and get on the go.
Let's do it, mate.
Sweet. Right, so we're on the way. We have left Glendon. The long drive for Drought has officially started. And there's 50 cars, I think 50 plus cars on the drive this year. I've never seen the convoy so long, so hopefully we can all bunch up and keep together. Everybody in the back good? Yeah. Let's introduce everybody in the car. We sit next to me, we've got Yann from, he's doing all the photography for Traveller, who's a big sponsor of the event. Camera on the go. Elsie in the back, who's doing social media and filming some content for Mr. Landcruiser. And Gentrin, if you can see him in the back there, he's just along for the ride.
Here we go, travelling along in the long drive for a Drought. Early stages of the trip. Just thought I'd have a yarn to the camera and say, normally I do this by myself. This year I've got my mate Jack, and he's got a 47 with a 15 BT. That's a story for a little bit later on in the journey. Well, g'day Jack.
G'day mate, how you been?
Yeah, good mate. What even got you into the long drive? How did you find out about it?
Just through the 40 series community, hey, all our little groups we have going on, and just the the cause behind it, and then also the bonus of just getting to get to all these places you never thought you'd get to, hey.
Pulling over for right side.
On there, Traveller.
What a day. It's hot.
It is, mate. It's 4 o'clock. Well, it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and it literally feels like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
The heat from the sun is absolutely, sithering.
After a winter, it's good to get away from it.
It is, mate. It is.
Bring on some heat. I got like the truck driver's arm.
I think there's a lot of that going on, mate. I've seen a few people
hanging out the window.
Today's been an interesting day because there's been a few breakdowns, a few flat tyres. I think we got Adam Doyle. He's got fuel cavitation problems, so it's boiling the fuel in the reservoir and the carburettor. So that's going on. And
that's
we got
one of them.
that's one.
Well, you said flat tyres, so there was 2 flats, and it's pretty much bitumen, a little bit of dirt all day. But there's Peter and Warbo. Had to change tyres.
Yeah, okay.
And
Gabe.
Yeah, what's going on with Gabe? Gabe, quick rundown. What's gone wrong?
Oh, basically, the alternator's just fucking not playing the game for some reason.
Spitting belts.
Yeah.
Well, Gabe, so this is, I think it's really interesting. So when you build a car 2 weeks before coming away on a 4,500 kilometre trip, there's going to be a few problems, and Gabe's definitely had his fair share. So his alternator went back in Rocky, and they've been trying to get a new one, and you know, we're out here, he's got it on, and the pulley is just out of line, so he's just munching belts basically.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, once we finished here, mate, I'm gonna go over there and see if we can swap pulleys and see what we can do to get him back on the road.
Richard saving the day again. Now let's talk about Richard saving the day. Brent, this morning another car you worked on this morning, what went wrong?
Yeah, so Brent had problems on the way up here to the start of the drive. And a few people have been playing with it without a timing light, so they've been messing with the timing, and it's got electronic ignition distributor on it now, so the gap was too wide.
Mate, how did you find a timing light out here?
Adam Doyle, respect. People have, like, everybody's got just about everything on board to sort these things out between us all.
It's a sprint race. We got the 4 boys. We'll zoom in a bit. They're checking the pitch. First one back here wins the pool of $40. They're all worried about hamstrings. All different ages, from the 40s into their 20s. 3, 2, 1. Fair start.
Slow.
Oh, here we go, it is close. Jack's pulling forward. Richard nearly fell over. Gabe's trying hard. Oh, it's all Jack, Then Gabe. And Mark, and there comes the old boy. Woo!
So we left Yann this morning. We had an awesome night last night. We got to hear what some of the farmers go through out here, especially during the 2019 floods out here. It was really bad apparently, but it's always good to hear that sort of human side of the story. But then we had a few drinks and hung out last night. It was really good. We left to Yann and we're off to Richmond. It's only a short day.
Yeah, only 2 hour drive.
2 hour drive. So we're doing a bit of a detour, doing some back roads, and there's a tourist drive out here called the Basalt Highway. So I'm guessing we're going to see some basalt.
Yeah, and dust.
Yeah, and dust, lots of dust, mate.
Rexy, she's on life support at the moment, mate. It's a bit of an IV drip.
Okay, we're on our way to Richmond. Really, what I enjoy about this morning, my favourite stuff is the dirt roads, lots of dirt roads. It's thick and hot out there, that's why we got the wife beaters on. And what are you saying, I was the other day, I was lit up in the dark, so I've really got to try and work on my tan.
Yeah, so it's Gabe here, steering Richard 60. We are nearly at Richmond, so
Should be great.
I'm just enjoying the aircon. We've been copping the old manual steer, no aircon, bloody no shackle bushes in my car. So Richard said he'd take it on for bloody half an hour, I think it is. So good on him. He's braver than most.
I think we get sporadic changes of passengers in here because people like to get in the aircon, have a little nap. We got a visitor in the car. Say hello.
Guys.
So yeah, we're on to Julia Creek.
Woo!
Apparently going to be probably one of the hottest days we've seen.
Yeah, close to 40 degrees.
Yeah, right. So if yesterday's anything to go by, we're going to need a lot of fluids. I mean water, and just keep on top of it. There's been Brent, the lead car, has said that anybody feels dizzy or anything like that because it's going to be that hot in these cars. Remember, we're lucky. We've got air conditioning in here.
Yeah. And we might end up today throwing ourselves in a creek.
That's right, yeah. So it's good. Some of the other guys don't have the luxury, and trust me, I've driven Gabe's car, the Ute, and mate, that thing's rough to drive, but on top of that you've got the heat that's just penetrating through the firewall. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't envy these guys.
Yeah, good old vinyl seats, eh?
That's right, mate, that's right, vinyl seats.
Okay, I'll go with something. Thanks. I don't know where the oil's going, but it's not going where it needs to be, so...
Not staying in the engine.
Nah, apparently not. We're doing the oil delete. I don't know, the crank was like all gritty as, like it was just like, had pits in it and stuff, so we cranked it up last night with the belt off with some sandpaper on it. So
you've been spitting belts?
Yeah. Have a look at them.
There we go.
Buggered runs, half decent ones, yeah. Yeah, we've sort of gone through the bigger belts, we're back to a standard belt now, but yeah, we sort of gave the crank a bit of a linish, and hopefully it comes good. So.
And this is your last belt, mate?
Yeah, well the last one that I've got, surely someone else will have one, you know. They're good like that around here.
Yeah.
You know? We'll probably find out soon enough.
5k up the road.
Actually a little rocket really. When it behaves, a bit photogenic.
Yeah, mate, like yourself, photogenic.
Oh yeah. We haven't had a shower the whole trip yet.
Oh yeah.
No, not yet. That's why it's a bit rough leaving the windows up, you know.
I walked through the water up to my knees. I've got clean legs.
Just dip your gonads in and off you go.
Yeah, good play, baby. G'day.
Mate, I see someone making lunch over here. I'm coming in for a close look.
Not bad. I wouldn't use the
Oh, bloody beautiful.
I wouldn't use the lettuce.
Next trip. I've got plenty of diesel now, so I've just got to look for my passenger, see what Jack's up to. Couldn't find him last night, and but today off we go. Looking forward to it. Let's see how it unfolds.
Someone new in the car. Hey Jack, how's it going?
Ah, not bad for a Tuesday, eh?
Yeah, right. Where are we going?
The pub.
Yeah, I know. Where are we going before we go to the pub? Come on. You've been in Paul's car for the duration of this trip so far. What do you think of the comparison between the 60 and the old 47?
Oh, look, for a parts car, it's a bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Gutted the subwoofer's not working, to be honest, because we had some decent bassline going in for a bit.
Every time you pull up, I just hear the tunes vibrating the bloody road.
Yeah.
Bloody so I'm a bit gutted about that, mate.
Yeah, right.
I won't dog, but yeah, I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, right. Well, it's good to have you in here, even though it's only for 70 k's, mate. pleasure to have you.
Oh, thank you.
In the shitbox.
You're gonna make me blush.
Made it. Here we are in Hell's Gate. What a big day. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder. Bonnet's up. Let's go suss out what Richard's up to. But she's not too happy. It's stinking hot out here. Richard.
Hello.
Mate, look at that. Look at the dust on that.
Yeah, mate, it's been pretty dusty.
What's going on?
Oh, well, that alternator I fixed in bloody Mount Dare shit itself. So I'm just changing it out for a spare one we got. And I should have changed it before, but I was so impressed with my feats in Mount Dare. I was like, oh yeah, it'll be alright. Well, dickhead. Should have changed it before I came.
But we've packed one.
We did. Well, you did.
Well,
I've packed
yeah.
nothing. So I'm just grateful that you fucking packed something.
Well, actually, it was ACL Looms. Claude said you boys should pack an alternator.
Yeah,
so
that's
a big
right.
shout out to Claude on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
So you want to get this done?
Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing it later when it cooled down, but it'll be playing on my mind, so if I fuck it, just get on with it in the heat, sweat a bit, then I can have a nice shower and a cold beer.
And a cold beer. I see there's
already an empty. There's a few empties. Oh, it's a 3 or 4 beer job, this one.
Yeah. Well, you can enjoy it more soon.
That's it, mate.
Nice one, mate. Let's have a look, son. You bloody beauty. There you go,
I
mate.
ought to feed a family of 5.
Easy, with lots of rice.
There you go, loves.
That's how you do it.
The biggest character you'll ever meet, and he's given us a lot of laughs along the way, haven't you, Dusty? So you collected all those cans. Were they all from your dad, or? Here is from all your cans, right?
Yeah.
So you raised $456.60 just from collecting cans, mate.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Can I drink
Yeah, I know you drink lots of beer. Shake my hand, Dusty, because that's a great effort, mate. That's a great effort. Go to Billy.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Good one. A good ending. Great ending.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Click fingers and then over, mate. What a shame.
Very quickly, mate. So here we are at Normanton Purple Pub Hotel.
Hotel, yes, mate.
Yeah.
We decided to, it was hot yesterday down by the river. Just got to the Purple Pub for a couple of beers and it was like, got any rooms?
Got any rooms? I think Long Drive booked out every room.
Yeah.
But what an adventure, mate. What an adventure.
It has been an absolute blast, mate. These things just seem to get better every year. Yeah. And nice coming to some different part of the country and seeing some new roads, travelling some new roads, yeah.
Places we have both never been before.
That's right,
So
yeah.
What's been a highlight for you, mate?
I think gotta be the biggest highlight was Gregory at the waterhole there. That fast it's great.
Absolutely.
Going up the end, jumping off that rope swing, just following the river all the way down. It was just awesome. It really was.
When you're hot and stinking in, being in a 40 all day, it's nice to just cold water and a beer.
That's right, yeah.
Sipping beer in the water.
Sipping beer in the water. I could have stayed there a few days, mate. I really could have
absolutely.
done.
It was a nice place to stay. There's a few highlights. I really enjoyed Karumba.
Yep.
And Dumanji, something we didn't film out of respect to the Aboriginals' traditions. So we left the cameras there, but it was good. They really put on a show for us.
Yeah, great.
What a lovely little community.
Yeah,
The
no, it
school,
was really good.
I enjoyed that a lot. So.
It's just been a whirlwind. It's all sort of moulded together, you know. But yeah, no, it was fantastic.
It's great. A few people I'd like to thank quickly. I'd like to thank Traveller. They support us. They support the long drive, mate.
Yeah, they do.
Not just about handing out beers. They really support.
Yeah, no, it's about getting the word out there, and Travellers helped us, you know, help the long drive really sort of get exposure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really...
Another big one for us is Ampol. They, from putting the production together for Long Drive to promote Long Drive, to help Long Drive raise money.
And Barramundi and chips, mate. They shouted that night, so that was awesome, mate. No one had to put their hand in their pocket. It was great.
It was good, yeah.
At the old Sunset Tavern.
Who else, mate?
Well, we got Walk and See Media. Yann's been travelling with us in the vehicles. He's just been a bit of a wingman for me in the 60.
Yep.
And he's just been along for the drive to get content for Traveller and all that kind of stuff. And he's been just awesome, mate. And
he's done stuff for us over previously, so it's good to travel with him.
That's right, yeah.
And he'll be doing Clex content as well. So
next month.
Yeah, it's great travelling with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Who else?
Well, we got Brent himself. How can we miss out Brent himself? The guy,
legend. The
guy that came up with the long drive for Drought in the beginning 5 years ago, and it's just gone from strength to strength. The effort that Brent and his family now put into this this trip is just second to none.
Amazing. Not just the leader of the long drive, but through that we've made a really, really good mate.
Yeah, definitely.
A real good buddy. And the farm angels themselves, what they do for the community out here.
And you really see it on those farm visits.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's
well, even last night, people are coming up to us in the Albion saying, I could overhear them saying, I just want to thank you guys because they reached out to us and we reached out to Farm Angels and they were there for us. You know, you don't just hear it at these farm visits, you hear it out in the community as well. They really do have
absolutely amazing. Mate, when you're done, little trip home, but how's your car? How's the engine?
My car's been going great. I've had a few problems getting up here, the slave. I've done another alternator, what a surprise. But yeah, seems to be a reoccurring thing for me.
Well, at least we carry that sort of stuff. So I'm pretty happy, mate. I've got a new engine. Hasn't used a Skerricker oil at all. 2H, temps were high. We had 40-something degree days. We're pushing headwinds. And we're sitting on our 100 in 110 zones. We're pushing them a bit harder. So maybe temps, but otherwise turnkey driving home.
It's nice having aircon.
Yeah, well. It was too hot. It was just too hot. When your temp gauge is higher than it should be, we turned it on a couple of times for dusty roads. Flicked it straight off again. But over the moon with my car, and got to give it to the people that do these sorts of drives. We're breeding ourselves.
Oh, definitely.
It's these cars aren't for everybody.
I don't think
it's hot and dusty.
I think they've all made it this far. So there's like everybody sort of jumps in together. If there's any problems, everyone's under the bonnet helping out. No one leaves anybody behind.
There is not a car towed home. We've all done various everyone's done at least 3,000 Ks, and some a lot more. So that's been fantastic as well, mate.
So we're here. I'm leaving you today, mate. I'm gonna get ahead and just get those kilometres under my belt today. I'm gonna try and get to Longreach, maybe Barcaldine. I don't know yet. It's a 10-hour drive, so we'll see.
Well, Jack and I don't know how far we go. If we see a billabong or a waterhole or something, we'll throw a line in. Just camp on. It's Thursday. Got to be at work at Monday, so we just let it unfold. And that's the nice thing about here. We'll find somewhere remote to pull off the side of the road, have a cook up. Have a relax.
Travelling inland.
Yep, absolutely. So here we go, mate.
Don't want to hit those highways too quick.
No, don't want to go home.
All right, guys. Nice one. See you next year.
Next year.